The little boy from Rosario, Argentina, on behalf of every little boy wearing his shirt. Messi on a million backs. Messi for a million flashbulbs. He's done it before. He's done it many times before in the Nou Camp. Around Spain, around Europe. He's done it brilliantly for his nation in this competition. He must do it now. Messi must.
That was the moment. One free kick, one final chance. The weight of an entire nation on his shoulders. But to understand this moment, we need to go back to where it all began. Before the goals, before the trophies, before the world knew his name, he was just a kid from Rosario. Lionel Messi was born in 1987 in a working-class neighborhood in Argentina. He was quiet, shy, smaller than the other kids, but with a ball at his feet, he was different. By the time he was 8, people already whispered he could be special. But just as his dream began to grow, his body didn't. At 11 years old, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. Treatment was expensive, too expensive for his family to afford. In a country struggling with its economy, Messi's dream was slipping away. No local club could help. No sponsor stepped up. His talent was clear, but his future was fading. That's when fate and football took him across the world. In Spain, FC Barcelona saw what Argentina almost lost. They offered to sign Messi and pay for his treatment. At just 13 years old, he left everything behind, his home, his friends, his country, to chase a future in a foreign land. He trained, he grew, and by 16, he made his debut for Barcelona, a skinny teenager with magic in his left foot. The world was about to meet something they'd never seen before. He dribbled past defenders like they weren't there. He scored goals that didn't seem possible. By the time he was 22, Messi had already won the Ballon d'Or. By 24, he was a global icon. With Barcelona, he won everything: La Liga, Champions Leagues, records no one thought could be broken. But while the world celebrated him, Argentina watched from a distance. Because for many back home, Messi was a Barcelona legend, but not yet an Argentine hero. In Barcelona, Messi was a god, but in Argentina, he was a question mark. No matter how many goals he scored or records he broke, there was always one shadow following him: Maradona. Diego Maradona wasn't just a footballer. He was a symbol, a saint, a savior who brought Argentina their last World Cup in 1986. And now, every Argentine expected Messi to do the same. But Messi was quiet. He wasn't flashy. He didn't kiss the badge or scream at the crowd. And to some fans, that made him feel like an outsider, a Barcelona player, playing for Argentina. Still, he tried. Year after year, tournament after tournament, he gave everything. But the pain just kept coming. 2007, a Copa America final loss. 2010, humiliated by Germany in the quarterfinals. 2011, eliminated in Argentina, at home. Then came 2014, the World Cup final.
The little boy from Rosario, Argentina, on behalf of every little boy wearing his shirt. Messi on a million backs. Messi for a million flashbulbs. He's done it before. He's done it many times before in the Nou Camp. Around Spain, around Europe. He's done it brilliantly for his nation in this competition. He must do it now. Messi must. Lionel Messi, no, it's got away,
It was supposed to be his moment, his legacy-defining match, but once again, it slipped through his fingers. A single goal in extra time, and Messi's dream died in the Maracanã. But the pain didn't stop there. 2015, another Copa final, lost 2016. Again, another final, another loss, and this time, he missed a penalty. It broke him. After the match, in tears, Messi announced his retirement from international football. He was done. The pressure, the criticism, the weight of a nation. It had finally crushed him. But the country wasn't ready to let him go. Fans filled the streets, social media exploded, hashtags like No te vayas Leo, Don't Leave Leo, trended worldwide. Even his teammates begged him to return. Coaches, legends, politicians, everyone pleaded with him to wear the shirt again. Because for the first time, the people of Argentina realized something. They might lose him forever. And slowly, something changed. The criticism turned into love, the pressure into support, and the outsider finally felt like he belonged. Just months later, Messi returned. Not for glory, not for stats, but because deep down, he still believed the story wasn't over. What followed wasn't just a comeback, it was the beginning of redemption. For most players, returning after retirement is the end of the road. But for Messi, it was the beginning of something new. After years of heartbreak, something had shifted. The pressure was still there, but so was belief. Argentina had changed. The fans stood behind him. The squad was younger, hungrier, tighter. And leading them was a new coach, Lionel Scaloni, quiet, tactical, and fiercely loyal. He built the team around Messi, not just with him. Then came 2021, the Copa America, hosted in Brazil, in the heart of enemy territory. This wasn't just another tournament, it was war. Messi led from the front. The final. Argentina vs Brazil, in the Maracanã. Neymar vs Messi. A chance to end 16 years of pain. One match to silence every doubt. Angel Di Maria scored. Argentina led. And when the final whistle blew, it was over. Argentina were champions. Messi collapsed to the ground, in tears. For the first time in his career, he had done it. A major trophy with his country. It wasn't the World Cup, but it was everything. Because in that moment, Lionel Messi finally felt what he had longed for his whole life. Acceptance, love, redemption. The 2022 World Cup. It wasn't just a tournament, it was destiny. For Lionel Messi, it was the final chapter, his last chance. One more shot at the trophy that had haunted his career, the only piece missing from his legacy. He was 35. Past his peak, some said. The pressure, still there. But this time, he wasn't alone. Under Lionel Scaloni, Argentina had become more than just a team. They were a family. Young stars like Julian Alvarez and Enzo Fernandez, warriors like De Paul and Martinez, and at the heart of it all, the captain. But even destiny tests the faithful. Goal after goal, assist after assist. Messi dragged Argentina through the group stage, past Australia, past the Netherlands, through penalties, pressure, and pure chaos. Every touch, every moment, he played with fire in his veins. Then came December 18th, the World Cup final, Argentina versus France, Messi versus Mbappé, the new king against the old. What followed was the greatest final in World Cup history. Argentina went 2-0 up. Then Mbappé struck twice in 97 seconds. Extra time. Messi scores. Then Mbappé completes a hat-trick. 3-3. Penalties. The world held its breath. 89,000 in the stadium. Millions watching around the world. One last shootout. One final test. And then it happened. Argentina are champions of the world, and the trophy that had once broken Messi was finally his to hold.
He was beautiful. He was the point of difference. He has always been the point of difference. Unparalleled. And maybe today there will, of course, always be those who argue, always be those who debate. And the debate can rage on if you like. But as he falls in love with the object in the world that his heart most desired, it is hard to escape the supposition that he has rendered himself today the greatest of all time.